The trailer for the pilot of Series 11 of Doctor Who is just a month away-ish. This period of time is simultaneously a long, boring wait and incredibly exciting. This time is an opportunity to both try and predict the new Doctor's attitude and character, and to reflect on the previous series. Which is why over the course of a few videos I want to explore the future of Doctor Who with Chris Chibnall, and the past with Steven Moffat. Before we get too optimistic, I want to take a moment to discuss why and how Doctor Who Series 11 Episode 1 needs to succeed. Why would Doctor Who have to worry about failure? I mean, it's such a well-established part of British culture that it's almost as popular elsewhere. But recently the viewership has been falling, and it's been drifting towards being more of a niche fandom. The revival in 2005 saw a huge 7.9 million viewers tune in, and the show stayed stable from there up until Series 9, where it dropped below 7 million for the first time, later dropping again to 5.5 million for Series 10. I feel like there were many reasons for this. One is that Peter Capaldi's Doctor was an inconsistent character for the first series, and was a complete departure from what we had seen before in Matt Smith and David Tennant. The second reason could be that because of Moffat juggling both Sherlock and Doctor Who, the writing had progressively got worse, causing a drop-off at Series 9 because of its bad handling of the main plot of Doctor Who since 2005, and an otherwise disappointing array of episodes. To a lesser extent, this affected Series 8. People gave up on the show and unfairly refused to watch subsequent series because of that. Doctor Who is in a similar state to what it was at the beginning of Sylvester McCoy's run. Colin Baker was given bad scripts and concepts, and his portrayal had been divisive, leading to lower budgets and a do-or-die mentality for the show. Despite the best efforts of the writers, and Sylvester himself, they couldn't save the show. Let's not hope it's that bad, because it probably isn't. The BBC still has faith in the show, as demonstrated by them pouring so much into marketing this series. Just not as much faith as when David Tennant basically became British Space Jesus. So, how can Series 11 fix this? Series 11 has got a huge amount of media attention, both positive and negative. The Doctor's a woman now, there's a new showrunner in town, the music's changing, and everything's changing, really. This is getting people curious from 3 angles. A potential audience of people who didn't watch the show before will have their attention grabbed and possibly pulled into the show for at least the first episode. Plus, many people who have dropped the show along the way are seeing this huge change as an opportunity to rekindle their love for the show. They could earn back their lost viewers, and then some, if done properly. The alternative reaction is that they hate or don't feel comfortable with the Doctor being a female. These are mostly old fans. They'll watch the first episode to either have their minds changed, or to confirm their beliefs that Doctor Who has gone way too far, and that the world's gone mad. Believe it or not, it is possible to change their minds on that idea. But the first episode needs to capture everything they loved about Doctor Who before the Doctor was a woman. And more. This is a potential loss of thousands, if not millions of fans, if the episode isn't done right. The final group of people who need to be impressed are the thousands of people who either have never heard about the show, or have never even seen Doctor Who before, that will have seen the huge media storm and are wondering what the fuss is about. Surprisingly, to those who live and breathe the show, it is possible to live in Britain and not know about the Doctor's escapades. And those people need to get hooked. This is the biggest opportunity to gain new fans since the revival started. And it may be the last. They have to make it count. Episode 1 will make or break the ratings of the whole show. While Doctor Who will probably not be cancelled anytime in the foreseeable future, its budget and respect are possibly on the line. The first episode needs to impress old fans who dropped the show, new fans who've never seen the show, and change the minds of those who are watching to complain. I doubt seeing the ratings drop anymore will bode well for the future of the show. The impact of episode 1 is undeniably important, and I want nothing more than for it to succeed. But if worst comes to worst, at least I've still got 24 seasons to catch up on. Doctor Who is a similar stick